Hi everyone, welcome back. Alright, so we are about to do the final battle with the frickin' Netherbrain, which has a 7,000
All right. We can do this. We have
life
to do this.
thing. I didn't want to talk to you. I just wanted to go down the ladder. I'm trying to look for one of those frickin' things that can heal me. I'm just shocked that there's like nothing over here that can heal you. And I can't freaking long rest. Like, Gale has no spell slots. There is actually something, I was like looking through off camera everything I have, and in my inventory I have this potion of angelic slumber, and it says drink to fall into a 2-turn slumber. Unless interrupted, you gain the benefits of a long rest. So I could give that to Gale before we go in the battle, and then he'll at least have all of his spell slots back. But I would prefer just to like heal him with a friggin' Nautiloid thing. Anyway, so I'm just gonna like look around for one. Maybe actually I'll go back to this like first building over here, and maybe if I'm in the building I can long rest. And then I can like save that angelic slumber potion for battle. Like, so like if we need a refresher in the middle of the battle, that might be the way to go. Cause yeah, this thing doesn't work anymore. Like, I can't use this.
Do not lose sight of our bigger goal. We must seek out the brain.
Bitch, we need to heal first. If I like, is it this building here? Can I go here? Maybe if I'm in here I can long rest. No. Can nobody heal me?
We're ready to lay down our...
This is just wild to me that like nobody can frickin' heal me. So like... Oh wait, there's a bed here. Why? I don't think it does anything. I guess in reality, you're not gonna like take a rest right before. I don't know. Okay, well, there's a store here. Okay, does this guy.
Come on! Buy!
Does he have any more of those angelic potions? Ooh. Okay. Drink to fall to a 2-turn slumber. Unless interrupted, you gain the benefits of a short rest and regain all first and second level spell slots. If you're awoken before the duration expires, the effects will not apply. Okay. Potion of sea invisibility. Ooh, psychic resistance. Strength. Heroism. Movement. I don't know. I'm just gonna take everything. Okay, oh, let's take one of those. Scroll of slow. Okay, I think we need to just like... Okay. Okay.
Don't go dying! I'll be real mad!
Alright, maybe let me just sort some things out first. Divide my potions amongst everyone. And then I guess we'll just go to the final battle. Actually, okay, first let me go to Gale. Let's just quick save. Okay, so if I select
No rest for the
Gale.
wicked, I see.
So Gale's issue is he has no spell slots. Okay, so if I make him take this. Alright, and then I'm just not gonna like touch him. Let's go back
Still
to
alive,
me.
so that's progress.
I'm not gonna use, okay, good. So then if I go back to Gale,
Lovely day, this.
he has all his spell slots. Perfect, okay. So then, I think Gale is in the most need of these, okay. Let me go to mine.
These things have
Okay.
stayed interesting.
Okay. Let's see, drink to game. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I think I've organized everything. And we are ready to go. I'm like excited but nervous. I just still think it's crazy how the game doesn't give you an opportunity to heal between these two battles. And I have to fight the Netherbrain, which has health of 7,000. That's gonna take so long to destroy. Plus I probably have to frickin' kill the Emperor too. Alright, let me just save the game. And I guess we'll frickin' just go for this. Final battle, let's go. Confront the
The
Elderbrain.
Nautiloid's attacking! Avoid its fire!
My path be true.
I don't fancy their chances. Swiftly now.
Let's see what we have. You gain resistance to fire damage and can no longer burn. This elixir can be thrown at a target to apply its effects. There.
Sliced and burned, dashed and diced. They will be offerings to
You will
your
bleed for
splendor.
her glory.
Best timing.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Okay, and then I think I want you. Okay. There we are. And yeah. Okay, so let's see. So there's an option of going up here. Okay, so this leads nowhere. So we have to get everybody to like jump up here, I guess, and then go up this way. Okay. Mind Flare. Orpheus can go here. Does he have like... Okay. Alright, Gale. Go here. Oh, this is Lae'zel. Oh, I thought it was Gale for some reason. Did it not hit? Okay.
Battle of wits. Let's light them up.
Okay. Jeez. Okay. Ugh.
Just push through. Reach the brain.
Fucking we're trying. Alright. Oh, I mean, I guess he can... Can I get him to, like, go over here, maybe, actually? Is he not invisible anymore? Can I get him to dash? Let's see. Can he, like, run up here? Actually, no. I want him to stay safe. Okay. Yeah, we gotta go here. Okay.
No traps, please.
Oh, did she just get stuck here? Fuck. No! Now we're gonna get hit by the fucking Nautiloid because you're in the center of its fucking thing. God fucking hell. Can he levitate up here? Okay.
I am fury. I am death.
Okay.
Taking position.
May the dice roll in my favor. Now?
Please don't kill me. Okay, we're fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're fine, we're fine.
Don't linger.
Another fight. Let's go.
Jesus.
With haste.
Actually, now we'll just... let's see. Like, levitate here. And then hide here. Okay, I guess you can, whatever. Lae'zel. Go here.
Make way.
Victory is assured.
Alright, Gale. We gotta get you the fuck out of here.
With diligence and care.
My controller's like vibrating like crazy. Okay. So far, so good.
To the brain. On the way.
Path is too high. Not enough movement. Fine.
Still on my feet.
Here. Oh, yeah.
Here goes
there.
nothing.
Jump. Good. Where am I supposed to go? Through this locked door and up here? Climb. Oh my gosh. There's a healing thing right here. Oh my gosh. If we could just get the team up here, then we can heal. Can Lae'zel frickin' jump up here? That would be amazing. Yeah.
What fools these mortals be. Onward.
So far, so good. Oh my gosh. What's up this way? Trying to like figure out where the fuck. Right, we're here. Okay. Where's Astarion? Oh, he's here. Okay, can he jump now? If you like go here. And then jump. Okay. Oh, fuck. Dash. To like right here.
No choice but to keep going.
Okay. Let's see how far I can go. Okay, we don't want to go there. Okay, we'll just go
Wonder if the
here.
gods are watching me.
Just end your turn. Conversation nearby.
You are persistent. You have function.
Don't turn him against us.
Join us. Witness. Witness the grand.
He would never. Oh, are we all here now? Oh, it auto-saved. Restoration. Do we all have our spell slots? Wait, is the battle... Oh, the battle's kind of over. Are we still in a battle? We're not in a battle. Oh my god, quick save. Okay, let's just review potions quickly. Okay, what does Gale have?
Excellent choice.
Gale has 2 of these angel things. Okay, I think we're okay then.
I have a lot on my mind.
Alright,
In it.
let's frickin' read the journal. Go to the Netherbrain. We've reached the brainstem. It's time to climb up and end this once and for all. We need, okay. Personal quest. Embrace your potential. Not doing that. Companions. Okay. Let's fucking do this. Oh my god, I'm gonna save the game again. Okay, climb. Are you ready to face the Netherbrain? Let's do it. Oh my god.
Can't you feel it? We're all Almost
So
there.
exciting.
Once we ascend, the Netherbrain stem will be in touching distance of the ground. But reclaiming the powers of Karsus himself. I'm ready. Are you?
I'm ready. Let's get you that
Then I
crown.
think it's about time we ascended. Don't you?
Yeah, let's ascend together. Gross. You got this, girl.
There it is. The crown of Karsus. The site of power. The site of domination.
The Netherstones might prove more effective if we use them now.
That face. The one in my dreams.
What?
I know you. I know everything about you. Your thoughts, your feelings, your weaknesses. And so do they.
Okay.
Time to move.
No. Fucking keep going. The Nautiloid is on its way soon. Oh shit, in 4 turns? What the fuck? I only have 4 turns to fucking deal with this? Oh my gosh. Okay.
You bow, but you break.
Is it blinded? Okay. But I want her to friggin' attack Astarion.
Such joy!
What do you mean target is too far? It's Gale. He's like right there. What are you fucking talking about?
Swords meet sorcery.
Dominate!
Step by step.
Impero! Impero Jimmy! Et allegate! Impero Jimmy! Inveniam via!
Witness perfection. Yield to it.
Submit!
Victory awaits.
Dominate! Dominate!
Taking position.
Inveniam via.
Did she fucking shoot the arrow? Oh my god, Lae'zel, come on. Why is she missing?
On the move.
flank. How smart.
Transform.
Impero Tibi.
No.
Impero.
Where's she going, bitch?
By will or by force, you will join
Alright. Zella's coming for you.
I'll send them all. You need to take control of the Netherbrain. Get to the crown and cast the spell. Now!
That's the plan.
You bow, or you... Subjugate. Subjugate.
I'm to King 5.
Joy. Impero Tibi. Impero Tibi.
surrender. You have already failed.
Haha, take that.
So close. Just keep them back. Step quick.
Okay, let's see what we can do here.
What path lies before me?
Ah, take that. Starian's turn, eh? Oh, it's Gale's turn. Gale. Call lightning. Level 5. On. Target is blocked. Can you get hit the Emperor? Why is the target blocked? Fire, target's not blocked. Let's do that. Did I just fuck up the
brain
game?
is weakened. This is our chance.
Even
Okay.
Bandit's will is stronger than anything you've ever felt. The chains shake, threatening to break at any moment.
It's vulnerable, but not defeated. Use the portal. We will bring it down together.
What portal? What are you talking about?
Absolute freedom! Its will is weakening. The brain is almost defeated.
What portal? Unbreakable will. What portal are we talking about here? I mean... What? What is going on? What the fuck is going on? I'm so confused. Why are we flashing?
You will not end.
What's wrong with my game? I'm so confused.
Will is its. Yield. Surrender. Subjugate.
Whose turn is it? Oh no, the Nautiloid is here.
A rift! Move! Destroy it from within!
Use.
There you are, you wretched thing! Time to die!
Can I bite it? Okay, that fucked him up. Maybe don't bite the Nautiloid. Lae'zel, where's Lae'zel? Lae'zel, get in here, girl.
It's time! We destroy Netherbrain and end the Grand Design!
You can do it. No, you got this. Why can't she reach destination? You know what? Use a potion of healing. Here, can we make the brain blind? Okay, our brain is blind. Alright, let's see. How do we get Lae'zel down? Does she have to like go this way? Oh, is it just that it's too far? Okay. Who's next? Am I? Okay, can I be invisible or is that too fucked up for me? Okay. Alright.
Light on my feet.
Let's see what I have. Alright, Orpheus. Fucking use black hole again. Oh, that's gonna plug the Starian. Use that. Nope. Fuck. He has like nothing. Extract the brain from the brain. Not enough movement. Ah, you know what? Just fuck it. We'll wait for Gale to show up. Bitch. Oh no, who's this? Dream Guardian cast fleeting on Dream on okay. Sure. Shit.
This
Emperor's gonna get destroyed. Who the fuck is this? What is that? Is that the Emperor? What is going on? I'm so confused right now. I don't understand what's going on. Why is it flashing so much? This is really bad design.
Obey!
Are all these people in here now? Fucking hell. This is such bad. This is awful. I don't understand what the fuck is going on. Freaking Astarian's turn.
I am fury. I am death.
ready.
A rough tempest I will raise. This is our chance. Farewell to the Netherbrain.
Gale wants that frickin' crown. I shouldn't have made him go to sleep. Probably could have ended this already. Okay, this black flashing is really, like, it's just such bad design if your party's split and it, like, flashes like that. It makes the game look like, I don't know. I just want my character to be in here so she can be a part of, like, whatever the fuck is happening. Okay, Lae'zel. She, like... Oh, Ardeling can jump here. Can she, like, attack it? Oh, no movement. Okay. Did Astarion die? Where the fuck's Astarion? Oh shit, he may have died. Oops.
Gone with the weave.
Alright, Gale, fucking end this. End it. End it, Gale. What? Gale, end it. Is this like Astarion right here? Okay, this is like really fucking irritating me. There we go.
This is the only outcome.
Obey!
This friggin' flashing is so jarring. I know it's just switching between the characters, but like... Are you gonna land the frickin' final shot, Lae'zel?
No! Resist. Impossible.
There. At last. It is subdued.
Spare me. Join me. Wield me. Become absolute!
And thus, I honor my mother's legacy. The grand design, once again, ended by my line.
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of Orpheus's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps.
Ooh, I can betray and become frickin' absolute. No, this isn't an evil playthrough. Go ahead, command the brain to destroy all tadpoles and then itself.
My master. I must obey. I must end.
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn lipids. The pain rips through you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. Your tadpole burns in your brain. Silence. For the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely your own. And then, gravity.
Oh no! Those poor people! They survived all this. They probably thought they were safe in a boat and then they got fucked over. That's so sad. Nice. Good job. Good job.
Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
The loss of a mind is a terrible thing, but this time, I think I'll make an exception.
My powers, they're draining. Just like Mazora said they would. A small price to pay in the grand scheme of things.
It's over. It's truly over. Against all odds, we cured ourselves. Free from the parasite. Free from the prospect of ceramorphosis. I can hardly believe it. We will not become accursed illithids. Not to cast any slight on you, of course. Your present form is but a sign of your gallantry.
Even when my time in the prism stretched out like eternity, when escape seemed impossible, I never lost hope. I knew that my destiny was to liberate my people, to return to them triumphant. I was wrong. It seems I can only fulfill one part of my destiny. My people will be liberated, but I cannot return to them. Not like this. You helped me destroy that abomination. Now help me destroy myself. You must kill me. But first, Lae'zel, I need your promise. Carry my hope. Carry my burden. Call my dragons, Kulos and Kuthos, and ride to the Astral Sea. Destroy Vlaakith. Release our people. Be our future and our legacy.
Let's see. You should do this, Lae'zel. Your people need you. Persuasion. You have found new purpose here, Lae'zel. Stay in Faerûn and craft a new fate. This is your choice to make, Lae'zel, not mine. I entrust it to you. I mean, it is her choice, but I think she wants to do it. You should do this, Lae'zel. Your people need you.
It will be done. I will never be free while my people are still bound by Vlaakith's chains.
There we go.
Enough talk. Give me my freedom. Freedom from this form.
You don't deserve to die. You're a mind flayer, but you're still you, aren't you? Kill him, give him the honorable death he craves. Do it.
Githka Tavkim crushed.
Kulos! I can never forget you. Your name will be etched in our slates. You will be called Mlagir, Liberator.
She's leaving right now? Okay.
To the skies!
Look, the Githyanki take flight.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city, smoldering, waiting to be rebuilt. But it seems that Gale's mind is elsewhere.
The crown. It's somewhere in the Gionthar. If I salvage the stones, I can reforge it. With the crown in my hands, I would be unstoppable. The casts I weave would be mine to command. I would be more than the greatest wizard who ever lived. I would be a god.
Okay, let's see. Good luck, Gale. Don't forget me when you're a god. Is that really what you want, Gale? Such power was not meant for mortals, Gale. You should give it to Mystra, like she asked. Yeah, is that really what you want, Gale?
Want, need, deserve. Choose whatever word you prefer. But it is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Mystra has dictated the terms of my potential for long enough. The crown would grant me control of my own destiny at last.
Let's get at them. Let's do
Think
this.
of all I could achieve. All that I could grant to those whose ambitions are restrained by Mystra's yoke. I could raise a new Netherrealm. Right here in Faerun.
Good luck, Gale. Don't forget me when you're a god.
It's I who should be saying such things. Do not think I leave you without a heart as heavy as your own. But I owe it to myself to follow where destiny leads. I'll never forget you. That I promise. And if you ever felt differently, there'll be a place waiting for you in the heavens.
Perfect. Aw.
Another low mortal grasping at godhood. Perhaps he will manage it and be everything he promises. Perhaps not. Better for the world not to find out at all, I think. And certainly better for Gale that Mystra does not. But
Ah, fuck Mystra.
he set himself on his path. We have our own next steps to think on.
Well and good, but enough of that. What now? My hamster is hungry.
Let's see. I think a celebration is in order. We should stay in the city, help to rebuild it. Let's get out of this godforsaken city. I hear Ammon is lovely time. I think it's time to part ways. No, I think a celebration is in order.
Heroically spoken. We must find an inn. Minsk has been banned from his share of ale halls, but I am sure you and Boo can speak for me.
I honestly don't mind what we do once we get to the... Ow!
Oh, fuck.
What the... Oh, no. Oh, God.
Is he dying?
Well, it was nice when it lasted. Ah! I'm sorry. I have to go.
That's so sad.
We will find you, Astarion. And Boo will bring a sunflower.
That makes me so sad.
We did it, soldier. The city's going to be all right. And so are you.
Oh, shit.
Engine's finally cooked. Held on just long enough. So, how'd I do?
You were spectacular in every way.
So are you. My friend. My companion. I adore you. Careful! Hot! I never gave up. I did my best. I did my best. It's the one thing I can't beat, isn't it? wanted to live in my city with my friends. But life is for the living. And I saw... Goodbye, son. Goodbye, sea. Goodbye.
She doesn't want to go to Avernus, so why would I suggest that? And I don't want to go with her. Let's just say goodbye, Karlach. That's so sad. Oh.
I'm ready. I stand back. I'm going to...
Oh my god. Wow, that's so sad.
It's over. And it's all because of you. You,
Gross.
who were destined to become a thrall. Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid empire, no death god's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Hello, darling. I was just thinking about freedom.
Okay.
How I'm free of the parasite. Free of Cazador. How I'll never be in someone's power again. And all it cost was my life in the sun. Now I belong to the shadows. So, what happens next?
Okay. What does my character want to... Let's see. We make a good team. Let's go be heroes together. I'll help you find a way to walk in the sun again. Let's settle down somewhere and enjoy the peace. I'm breaking up with you. Do you know what? I feel like... Look, if we help Gale get this frickin' crown thing and he uses like a different strain of magic, just saying, maybe Astarion can walk in the sun again. So yeah, do you know what? I'll help you find a way to walk in the sun again.
Do you think it's possible? I suppose there is a chance. And if there's a chance, no matter how small, I'm going to take it. And it would mean setting off on another adventure together. Is that what you want? Is this what you want? I would understand if you wanted to go your own way.
This is what my character wants, yes.
Good. Because, selfless as I am, I really did not want to let you go. We are rather excellent together, you know. And united, there is nothing we can't do. I can't say what the future holds for us, but I know we'll be facing it together. And we're going to have a lot of fun.
Was the game over? Why is there a loading screen?
Since the Netherbrain fell, you and Astarion have seen more of Faerun than you ever thought possible. One night, he tells you that these last 6 months of happy memories are the counterweight to 200 years of misery. The next day, you receive an invitation written in a frail hand, inviting you to a gathering back in the place where your journey together began. A chance to meet with the friends and allies who were by your side in the battle against the Absolute.
Okay. Please tell. Yeah, girl.
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute, tonight, fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon, wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
Is he marrying us? Okay. Well, I guess this is the epilogue.
I cannot remember the last time I heard the Ballad of the Endless Spring performed. Now there's
It's
a
good to meet again.
Aw, Scratch.
With us has laid out quite a spread of...
The past made present.
A familiar sight. Scratch can't quite speak around the thing he has in his mouth.
Oh my god. I'm so glad Withers remembered to invite my favorite companion.
So am I. I've got a nice home in the city now. A girl named Mindy says I'm her best friend. She's mine too. Also you. I've got so many best friends, I hardly know who to snuggle. I missed your smell, but this thing I found had you all over it. I brought it for you. And I thought, perhaps you'd like to throw it?
I'm so glad to hear you've fared well since our travels.
I certainly have, and I always will. Forever, I think. And so will you.
This is a dangerous object. I'm not sure we should be playing with it.
You know best. But a little fetch never hurt anyone, as far as I know.
Leave. Are we just like leaving it on the ground? Can I not pick it up? Okay, I guess I'm not picking it up. Okay.
You made it! Now the revelry can truly begin. You would think someone of my vintage would be inured to the passage of time. Yet these past 6 months have seemed endless without your company. But now, our paths cross once more.
You sound Santa. Let me guess, just as nature intended. Nah, the feeling's mutual. I've missed you.
We have all pined for each other's company, I sense. I cannot imagine otherwise after what we shared. That bond was forged in a crucible that can never be stoked again, Oak Father willing. It is a bond that can weather any distance, any passage of time. I know it can, for I feel the longing for old friends in my heart each day.
Okay, let's see, that's life and life now. The future's ours to write, who knows what we might share. Yeah, like that. Do you know what? It sounds like you might need a hug. You know what? You sound like you need a hug.
I always do. Should I ever decline, assume a doppelganger has taken my place.
Aw. He looks like he gives great hugs.
That was more than worth the wait.
I'm not gonna kiss him because now I'm like exclusive with Astarion. I'm sure there'll be more where that came from.
Rest assured, my arms shall be ready. Now, we have much to catch up on. Do not allow me to ramble on. I am eager to hear all you've been doing.
You first tell us, and I want to hear about the life you've made and the people you've helped.
In that case, very well. Our community grows rapidly. In 6 months, we have turned what was once a shadowy wasteland into a true home for all. In another 6 months, I would wager the scars of the past will be entirely invisible, even to those who remember them. The old masonry of Moonrise Towers and Wraithwin have been repurposed into new homes, and the land is rich with harvests and bountiful trees. Nature and civilization are in harmony, stronger together.
Is this the balance you wished for?
In a manner of speaking, yes. Though it is a more complex, evolving beast than I could ever have anticipated. True balance is no simple, fixed thing. I see that now. We welcome folk from all walks of life. Anyone who wishes for a new start. Naturally, it can be chaotic at times, but it is a thrilling sort of chaos. It thrives in ways I could never have dreamed of.
I'll need to see this place for myself.
You are welcome whenever you like, and for however long you please. Now, please, tell me all, and spare no details. I shall not lie. I have an ulterior motive in wishing to hear all. It is the children, you see. My charges. Their appetite for bedtime tales is greater than I could ever have anticipated. Another story, Daddy Halsin. Another is the chorus that greets me each nightfall. They have all but exhausted my repertoire in but a few short months. No mean feat given the lifetime I have lived. I desperately need new material, please. My reputation is at stake.
Alright. Let's see. Had I known bedtime tales were a possibility, I'd have sought you at a camp. I expect you have a few tales that you will need to... Wait, what? I expect you'll have a few tales that will need to wait until they're older. Alright, let me see what I have. Okay, yeah. Sure.
I am all ears. Though I never cared for that phrase. A rather unsettling image.
Regale Halsin with tales of your past 6 months.
You have kept yourself busy. I expected no less, in truth. I shall be able to keep the children enthralled for a few more nights yet, thanks to you. And should you wish to retell of your exploits in person, well, I shall not object to a night off. Now, it would be cruel of me to hoard you all to myself for the evening, as much as I would like to. I shall leave you to the others for now, unless there was anything else.
Okay, let's see. Tell me about Thaniel and Oliver. Do you see them much? Still partial to roaming in bear form, I take it. You seem more settled than I expect of you. Unexpected of you, I thought that was against your nature. What of the grove? Do you stay in touch? May I have a hug? I would not say no to a kiss. No, we're not gonna kiss him anymore. I don't feel like we're like exclusive to Astarion now. We're not gonna cheat on him. We made our choice. What news of the grove? Do you stay in touch?
On occasion, but I prefer not to interfere. Francesca of the High Forest is Archdruid now, and by all accounts, she has proven to be a steady and wise influence.
Oh, good.
Even Korga may yet find true balance, thanks to her influence.
Perfect. Okay, tell me about Thaniel and Oliver. Do you see them much?
Quite often. They come and go as they please, but with so many playmates to avail of, they are far from strangers. They ask after you often. What you did for them will never be forgotten. I can see it in the land all around me. But more importantly, I see it in their faces whenever they visit. To make a child smile is to dabble with the power of gods, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay. I want another hug from him.
Always.
Aww. Okay. Yeah, we will not be asking for a kiss.
I could get used to this.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Let's leave.
Before you go, I have something for you. Just a little keepsake, really. Do you remember how I told you I like to whittle?
Yes, I remember.
I made this.
Is it a bear?
Ducks are my favorite, but I thought they were particularly fitting in this case. They are migratory birds, of course, traveling far and wide with the turn of the seasons. Yet, they always find their way back to where they belong. Just like old friends find themselves back in each other's company.
Thanks. It's lovely, thank you.
Just a token to remember me by. Now, I've taken up enough of your time. Go on. Enjoy the festivities. We can speak again later.
Alright, let's just chat with Jaheira. And... oh, Lizel's over there. Okay, Jaheira.
Well now. You can make yourself presentable when you have a mind to.
That makes one of us.
Oh, forgive me. I am simply excitable. It is good to be out under an open sky once more. My first, since the reconstruction began. We left quite a mess behind. But the city begins to look something like itself once more. Same twisting alleys for purse pickers. Same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon. Same cisterns overflowing. Huh.
I heard rumors the Upper City was destroyed beyond reconstruction.
The Upper City has been almost entirely rebuilt. That's where the gold is. Even the builder's scaffolds are cleared from the streets. No dust left to sneeze at. Baldurians simply get on with it. Stubbornness, civic spirit, plain stupidity. Perhaps all three. But nothing I will sniff at any longer. Harpers have come from half the world over to lend aid. Farmers, masons,
Lovely.
healers. My own son, Jord, has been wooed to their ranks. Already he plans crop cycles in Worm's Crossing. Not so for my daughter.
You have a daughter?
Ryan's rejoined the Flaming Fist. Temporarily, you understand. To organize the craftsmen. though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing 8 ones. They might learn a thing or two if they don't expel her. Again.
Yeah, wait, you have children?
Ah,
Good, okay.
yes. Forgive me. There wasn't much time to offer hospitality with an Elderbrain looming over the city.
You could
They
have.
ask about you, of course. But I keep them a little too busy for stories. There is still much to do. People to house. A Harper network to rebuild. I may have little love for this city, but so long as my family chooses to serve it, I can do no less. For all your travels, I hope you have arrived where you want to be. Home. Whatever that means to you.
My home is with Astarion. Because my character, in my mind, before all of this, she was just like a bard traveling on her own who like wanted adventure, had no direction, and she still wants adventure, but now she has a purpose with Astarion, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, my home is with Astarion.
Ah, sentiment. With the greatest affection, I can think of better ways to sour our stomachs. I must inspect the refreshments. You'll never know. Some ne'er-do-well might have tampered with the wine.
Indulge tonight, lest I lose control and slip into bear form.
Let's chat with Volo.
Ah, my dear friend, it's been an age, has it not? You're looking very well indeed. Our skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found my way here, despite my invitation getting lost in the post.
It's wonderful to see you, Volo. How have you been?
Busy as ever. Better that than the reverse, wouldn't you say? Every major publishing house on the Sword Coast has been vying for my upcoming book on the subject of our adventures together. I've gotten quite good at replicating your signature, so you needn't even bother with the release form. You might help me with the title, though. I'm considering The Hero and Me. What do you think?
Love it, presuming I'm the hero.
Oh, that would be telling, wouldn't it? But believe you me, my friend, not a word could have been written without you. Perhaps, once the manuscript is finished, you'd even be willing to write a foreword? Or better yet, I'll write a draft and you can just sign your name. Better still, I'll sign it for you. Hmm?
Okay, I'm also a bard.
Your success really has been wonderful for my reputation. But you mustn't let me hog your attention all night, my friend. You've many friends to chat to, and I'd love to listen in.
Okay. Oh, I'm like, who is that, Halson? Okay. Should we... Astarion, how you doing?
And? How have our friends fared without us?
They seem happy.
I'm glad. It would be so easy to go through everything we did and come out the other side bitter and twisted. But they deserve happiness. We all do. And I will forever be grateful to have found it with you.
Hug him. Yeah, Halson, I think, gives better hugs, honestly. Yeah, they're just so big and, like, comfy. Okay.
I do feel a little bad keeping you all to myself. After all, I get to see you every night. Go on, go mingle. Enjoy your time with the others. Bless them with your presence.
Do you want to come
I'll be here
with?
when you're ready. I'll always be here, my love.
You don't want to come chat with me? Okay, that's fine. Okay. Let's see.
You see, Boo? Boo! We are not dreaming. It is our old friend.
It's good to see you too.
Oh, and it is good to be seen. Oh, after so many days down in the dark, Minsk began to wonder if he was some blind bug who had only dreamed himself to be large and bulksome. You will forgive the aroma, I hope. We were not expecting the Dusty One to open a portal to our very cell. Boo had a moment to lick himself clean.
Wait,
but
he's in
there
jail?
is a little too much of Minsk to cover.
Why is he in jail? Yeah, you were in a cell? What for?
Minsk and Boo have been helping, of course. We guard the streets, while Jahira is occupied with harperish matters. The Zentarum rule the city's underbelly, so Minsk and Boo went to give them a tickle. There were harsh words, battle cries, some manner of head wound.
Damn.
We awoke in a Zentish cell, awaiting trial by noble combat. Execution, says Boo, though I am not sure of the difference. It is a long walk to the gallows, and Minsk still has his fists, no?
Sounds like Withers got you out just in time.
In ample time indeed. So long as the Bone Mage returns us to our cell by dawn, Boo would not be late to the bloodshed. But leave such matters for the morn. Tonight is for celebration and the telling of tales. How have you filled your days since we tore this sticky tyrant from the sky?
Can we just like gather everyone together and just share everything at once? That's okay. I've been with Astarion trying to find a way to cure him.
A powerful pairing. If love cannot cure a vampire, what can? Oh, Boo suggests a variety of arcane remedies, but love is the most potent, and by far the easiest to pronounce. There is much merriment to be made before the night is done. Go, and greet the others. Minsk shall make himself presentable. Ah, this pond shall do nicely, Boo, though I see no soap. So you shall have to blow the bubbles for me.
There you are. I was hoping you'd make your way over.
Oh, I didn't see you there. I will.
To your relief, your projection holds. It took a dozen Gish's talents, a few stolen psi crystals, and 2 10 days of effort to conjure it. You can touch, taste, and talk. But your fleshy body is in limbo, the home of the mystical Githzerai. Once the Githzerai were one with the Githyanki, until bloody civil war severed the Gith species. The Githzerai god king Menyar ad-Gith sent word through the cosmos. He knows of your rebellion, and he's agreed to parley. Should the Githzerai join you, you could vanquish Vlaakith in a red dragon's blink.
What's the word on the rebellion? I presume you've cracked open more Kithraki heads than you could possibly count.
Does the game think I'm Lae'zel right now?
Then you did keep count. I should have. I'm afraid rebuilt bargains must be made. Still, not a devil of the first hell. Go on. The night's young. You shouldn't waste a moment of it. Or waste a single drop of wine for that matter. I plan on downing half a bottle myself. Oops. Did I say half a bottle? I meant half a dozen. Cheers to you. Cheers to Withers. Cheers to all of us.
I wanted to know how he was doing, but frickin' he was asking me about Gith stuff. That makes 0 sense. Here's Lae'zel.
Ah, a most welcome sight. For 2 months I trained the Knights of the Comet. For 2 more I skewered Kithraki bellies. And for 2 more yet, I traveled through Limbo. I never imagined we'd be standing toe-to-toe on this day, in this place. Nothing but allies, I always told myself. A necessary partnership. But in spite of every strained word, every barbed glance, seeing you brings me even more pleasure than taking a Royal Inquisitor's head.
Your efforts to topple Vlaakith are well underway then?
We've spilled blood, gained a foothold in the Astral, but still we need allies. And one beyond reckoning has made itself known. Zerith Minyaragith.
What is that?
Not a what, but a who. The immortal god king of the Githzerai. An exiled people. Once kin with mine, until the madness of civil war ripped our one sky into 2. Algish sent word of the rebellion to Minyaragith through the cosmos. He's agreed to parley. It's fallen to me to secure an alliance.
The best choice for the job. Your tongue is as learned as your blade.
My blade is keen as ever. But it was you who showed me that a proper victory doesn't always require a razor-sharp edge. Sometimes, a sincere plea is more persuasive than a dagger against the neck. Minyaragith is an ascetic. He reached out in good faith. This is his way. It is in this spirit that I must meet him. And if he refuses, I carry on. Gravity pulls me in but one direction. I am the comet. I will not rest until I burn Vlaakith's bones to ash and smash her phylactery to pieces. My people will be free. But you've heard that refrain before. Zealous, bossy, insistent. All part and parcel of my undeniable charm.
Good luck, Lae'zel.
And to you, always. Now go, mingle a bit. That's the word, right? Mingle. But don't think you've seen the last of me. I'll be back. Sure as the comet will rise. Sure as Kalir will forever circle the sun.
Is that Gale? Oh my god.
Aha! There you are, my mortal friend.
Holy shit. The fuck?
Goodness. Was Faerun always so dull? Still, at least the company was worth the trip, if not the view.
Okay. Your presence, it sets my teeth on edge. No. I thought you were dead. I haven't heard from you in months. Charming, I see godhood's worked wonders on your manners. No. So, you did it? You became a god?
I told you I would. Didn't I? I imagine you're wondering how all this came to be. The finer points of divine ascension are beyond mortal comprehension, I'm afraid, but I can provide a rudimentary sequence of events. First, I retrieved the crown of Karsus and reforged it using a series of precise and highly complex Netherese incantations. Then, I used it. As you know, the orb within me was the half-formed Karsite Weaver. Magic left incomplete by Karsus' self-destruction. I finished it. Using the crown of Karsus, I turned it into a new form of magic, fused with my being, driven by my purpose. and then I put it to work. As expected, Mystra was unwilling to hand over the reins of the weave, so I've claimed dominion over another area which I've passing familiarity. Ambition.
Ooh, he's the god of ambition. Okay, so can you use your like magic powers to maybe make Astarion be able to walk in the sun without dying? Or he might have some like pull with some other gods who, could maybe like lend a hand. I feel like everyone in Avernus also kind of owes us, otherwise all of their like soul, I don't know, anyone who could potentially be like a soul they could take would have been turned into a mind flayer and useless. So I feel like both like heavens, hells, everything owes us. So I'm just saying. Okay, let's see if okay, so what does the god of ambition offer to his followers? If that's the criteria for choosing a domain, you should be the god of wasting valuable loot. So mean. Where's the crown of Karsus now? So you gave up on dethroning Mystra? This doesn't sound so ambitious to me. That's mean. Where's the crown of Karsus now?
Secure, at the heart of my domain, protected by all the powers at my disposal. I can say this much for now. Mystra is welcome to her dominion. My aims are set a little higher than offering cursory blessings to just any half-decent spellcaster. I exist, not to bestow favors on my followers, but to inspire them to seize their destinies for themselves, exactly as I did. I'm their proof. Proof their hopes are not barren wastes, but the loamy soil in which their future achievements will flourish. Proof that with ambition, anything is possible.
Okay, let me see. You're no different to any other god, letting mortals do all the work. Interesting, so you help mortals help themselves. What of those evil ambitions do you encourage them to? Your ambition did not earn you these powers. I did. And do you share this Galarian magic of yours with your followers? Bard, now you mention it, I've always wished to craft a tune so intoxicating that all will adore me and do nothing else. Interesting, so you help mortals help themselves.
Precisely. Though that isn't to say I'm averse to the odd bit of direct encouragement. A whisper in the ear of a struggling artisan. A breeze to flutter the pages of a tome before a frustrated mage. A magical weapon stumbled upon by a desperate would-be hero. I am ambition incarnate. As indistinguishable from that most potent sensation as Mystra herself is from the weave. And word is spreading. There are already several shrines in my honor scattered across the outer reaches of Thay, and rumors of a very prominent temple under construction in Arm. This is only the beginning.
Amazing. If you ever need a chosen, you know where to find me.
Don't worry. With the ambition you hold, you'll never be too far from my sights. Pursue your dreams, and keep me in your prayers, and who knows? They might just get answered.
Tressum.
Well, there he is. Gale in all his glory.
The fuck are you?
I hope you're happy, the god of ambition. Have you ever heard anything more ridiculous?
I mean, you're kind of cute. I think he'll make a great... I think he'll make an excellent addition to the Pantheon.
Ambition, aspiration, greed and hubris is all I hear. The Gale I knew wasn't like this. He recognized his mistakes. He was contrite. All he wanted to do was live. Unfortunately, he fell into company that turned his gaze toward foolishness. Yes, I mean you.
He wanted to ascend and he did it. I'm happy for him.
And you're just as mad as he. I know there's nothing you could have done to stop him. Not really. Once he'd decided to learn nothing from his mistakes, what use were either of our protests? Perhaps you'd be willing to come meet Gale's mother sometime? She misses him so, and I know it would do her heart a world of good to discuss her son with someone who knew him as he was.
I'd love
Jolly
to.
good. I'll tell Mrs.
But I'm bringing a
Dicarios to
star
be
in.
expecting you. Oh, she'll be delighted. Things just haven't been the same without himself cluttering up the place. Enjoy your party, dear. I've heard you quite deserve a celebration.
It's quite something, isn't it?
420 out of
To
420.
be in the presence of the divine. Fear not. That tingling sensation is merely your body's way of alerting you to my presence. It's perfectly harmless. In small doses.
Okay.
To be a god among men.
Oh my god. Shadowheart, how are you?
Keeping us all on tenterhooks so you could make a dramatic entrance, is it? Starting to wonder if you'd show up.
Why would I be like, Shadowheart? Well, I know who she is. Why would I say this? I was wondering the same of you. I didn't think you'd want to be within arm's reach of me again. Why would that even be an option? Are you joking? I've been counting down the days.
Honestly? So have I. Oh, come here, will you? It's been forever.
Okay.
You feel a little more substantial than before.
Are you calling me fat?
Less camping and scrounging off the land, I take it.
Did she just call me fat?
Filled out and healthy is what I was going for. Don't tell me
She's
you
like,
miss
it's
living
so
off
nice to
whatever
see
scraps
you.
we
A
found
hug.
in
You look
crates and
fat.
barrels. I'm glad you seem well. Trudy.
I'm glad to see you, truly. Tell me what you've been up to.
Wandering, mostly. The adventuring life is almost a tonic when you're not constantly threatened by brain monsters and cultists. I can finally see the world beyond the cloister.
Let me see. Come on, tell me all. Where have you been? What have you seen?
One of my first stops was the House of the Moon in Waterdeep. It's the largest temple of Selûne in existence. It seemed like the perfect spot to reflect on my parents, on where they came from. And where I came from too, I suppose. Hard to imagine, isn't it? Me, of all people, in the lair of the Moon Witch herself. Gods, your truest act of heroism was putting up with all that char and drivel I was spouting for so long.
Are you going to turn to Selûnite rhetoric now instead?
Not quite. But luckily Selûne allows you to forge your own path. Perhaps I'll be drawn to her, perhaps not. Either way, I get to decide. That's not something I was ever able to claim before.
What else have you been doing?
Well, I've had run-ins with my former fellow Sharans on a couple of occasions. Word seems to have spread of what happened at the cloister. Now other chapters of Shar worshippers see me as a prime target to offer up to their lady as a sacrifice. Don't worry. I know their tired old tricks better than anyone. They'll need more than a hooded cloak and poison blade to best me. Especially when I have a friend on the inside keeping me abreast of their predictable little plans.
Oh yeah, the Nocturne girl.
none other. The matter of her faith and allegiances remains complicated, let's say. But she is still my oldest friend. I have hopes that perhaps she might turn from Shah entirely given time. But that's a decision she will have to make for herself. If that day comes, I'll be ready.
What's next for you?
I don't know. Which is just the way I like it just now. Perhaps I'll just stick a pin in a map and see what I find, or head to the docks in the morning and scrounge a berth to find somewhere new. I'd like to see the islands, maybe, or head south to Arm. I heard there's an enclave of werecats that hunt the followers of dark gods by moonlight. I'd love to see if there's any truth to that. But enough about me. What have you been up to?
Leave? There's not even an option to say anything. Just leave. She's like, how have you been? Bye.
Don't be a stranger.
So rude.
I've missed wine. Had to resort to making my own cider recently, which isn't bad, don't get me wrong. But a girl can't have fun with apples alone.
Can I have another hug?
Oh, twist my arm and break it, why don't you? Careful. I might not let go one of these times.
What?
Don't be a stranger.
Is she like hitting on me all of a sudden? I'm taken. Oh, hey, he's drunk. Who else is there to talk to? Okay, so I've talked to... I think I've talked to everyone. Who is this? Means... Oh, Will. No, don't take the burlap sack. Let's chat with Will again, because what he said was really weird.
Cheers to you. Cheers to Withers. Cheers to all of us.
Okay, yeah, I guess the game glitched out and thought I was like Lae'zel or something. What's over here?
A night without care. No worry, no obligation.
Thou feelst it still. She is not here. She who was the boldest. Hast thy thoughts been with brave
Karlach.
Karlach often?
The world is so much worse for her being gone. There was no one like her.
Correct. Not in planes material, elemental, nor transitive can her like be found. In but 10 days, an entire life was lived. More than mortal years. Mortal centuries were hers. Thy band, thy bond, gave that life to her.
I'm so glad she was in my life too.
In the fugue plane, her soul burns so bright, it pains the gods to look upon. Recall that in time, all changeth and all is rejoined. Thou shalt be with her again.
Have I caught up with everyone? We did. Yeah, I think I have. I think I've caught up with everyone. What comes next?
What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen. The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready, for thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving.
To the greatest friends I could dream of.
To you.
Aww. Oh my gosh. All right.
Thou art the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou sought to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools, everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel. Felled by mortals, I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.
Alright guys, this marks the end of my Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. I'll just share a couple of my final thoughts. Honestly, this game is 100% like a 10 out of 10. Amazing. You know, it won like Game of the Year for 2023. I can totally see why that is totally justified. Like, just, I can tell this game was made with just so much like passion. Like, you can really just feel the passion of like the game developers shining through. Like, just the effort across the board of like every single aspect of the game was incredible, from like the voice acting to like the animations to, you know, even the combat system and how like complex, and how I wish I was like better at like the combat and knew more, because I feel like you could have some really crazy combinations with the battle and how you use your characters. And yeah, just this game is so complex and your choices really do matter. And I can tell there's probably like thousands of different like outcomes of how this game could end depending on what choices you make. Yeah, just this game was just incredible. I had so much fun playing it. Even times when like I wasn't having fun, like when the friggin' combat kind of stretched on a little bit longer than I was like wanting to do, it was still fun. So yeah, honestly, my final thoughts, I don't have anything negative to say other than there were like a couple glitches. I think this game only crashed once for me. I'm trying to remember where it crashed. It did crash once for me. And then, oh, in like the epilogue scene with Will, I think there was a glitch there where he thought I was Lae'zel because he was asking me about like Githyanki stuff, and then I just kind of like zoomed past that, but there was like I couldn't learn about him and I wanted to learn about him. That was like the only kind of weird glitchy thing that I came across, other than I think the game did crash once. But yeah, in general, honestly, I only have good things to say. Like, I'm definitely gonna do another playthrough. I really want to explore the origin characters, and I really want to like get to know them better. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I want to do like a Lae'zel playthrough first, and I'm gonna like read up on like Githyanki lore and stuff, so I can actually get into her head and try and actually roleplay as her and like make decisions based on what I think she would do based off of just what I've like read about her. I think that will be really fun. And yeah, I want to explore each of the origin characters that way and kind of like learn more about them. And then I also want to do like a Dark Urge playthrough. I guess that's like your main character is like darker, which I think that'd be really fun. But yeah, I definitely like am going to continue playing this game because there's so many different outcomes and possibilities. Like, what would happen if I joined the Absolute? Like, at the very end, I could have, like, either destroyed the brain or, like, betrayed Orpheus. Like, there's just, like, so many very different possibilities, so it's so exciting. So, yeah, in general, just, this game is fantastic. I had so much fun playing it. And I definitely look forward to more playthroughs, where hopefully maybe by the end of this I'll be like an expert and I'll like know all the potions and the attacks and everything, because there's actually stuff, I'm rambling now, but there's like even this video like, or like within the last 2 videos I learned that like the speed potion gives you an extra turn in combat. And then that freaking angelic potion, I just learned that today. If you like can sleep uninterrupted, it treats it like your character went through a long rest and you get all your spell slots back. And I didn't know that. I was just like, why would I want to fall asleep in battle? And I never read past it putting me to sleep. So there's even stuff I learned just now on like my like 77 videos, and like I have almost 200 hours of gameplay, and there's still stuff I'm learning and stuff I don't know, and I'm still very new to the universe. So yeah, anyways, sorry, this is super rambly, but yeah, in general, I did have a lot of fun playing this. I know at times maybe it didn't look like I was having fun, especially like during the combat, because it did kind of drag on. And a lot of the times in like the combat and the battles, what you're seeing is not my first attempt. So it's like I've been doing this forever, like not ever, but it's like sometimes I'll die and then I have to redo the battle, and I'm not gonna like show you all my failures. So that sometimes like when I'm over it, it's because it's literally like my second or third attempt. And I honestly, full discretion, I'm playing this on like the easiest version possible. I think like in the description it's like the player who doesn't want combat and just wants to explore and story. And I'm like, that's me for this game, because I was like very intimidated going into this. And the combat was still like frustrating at times, but it was fun though. I had fun. And yeah, I'm excited to explore the other characters and dive deeper into the universe. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Anyways, thank you guys again for joining me. Thank you so much, and I will see you later. Okay, bye.